Hi Stardust, welcome to Ambient Tarot. Today I want to do a reading about narcissists. Okay, the word narcissist lately for the past 2 years has been thrown around, pretty casually. Like everyone who has some slight problem is a narcissist, but I myself actually have encountered many narcissists, or not people with narcissistic traits, sociopathic traits, or just people with pure narcissistic personality disorders. I've dealt with them my entire life, but I did not know I was dealing with them until much later in my life when my life just crumbled and ruined by these people. Only then I began to learn things about narcissists and sociopaths and psychopaths, okay? So there has been a lot of material circulating on the internet about people like this, and I find it really great and useful for us to finally understand what we're dealing with. There are a lot of experts coming out to educate us what it is like to be dealing with people with such high toxicity, people who actually only live for themselves, okay? And this creates a snowball effect of revealing a lot more people with such disorder who actually are on the top of the structure, the world structure, including, people in certain positions, status, and power. They are, a lot of them are actually have some traits of narcissism and psychopathy. But for us folks, some of us, a lot of us actually, we begin to see patterns like this in a lot more people. But does it mean that these people are truly narcissists? True narcissists, people who truly have narcissistic personality disorders, there aren't as many as we think they are, There aren't many people with true NPD. But there are a lot of people with narcissistic traits that has gone out of hands. We all need to build a certain sense of narcissism, which is called healthy narcissism, in order to function properly in this world, right? I myself personally is not someone who believes that, in order to pursue a spiritual path, we need to let go of ego. I don't believe in this. This is not my opinion. I believe that what we need to do is to actually help our ego grow and become mature and healthy so that we can function properly in this world with a healthy dose of narcissism, right? Without, turning it into something really perverted like people with high narcissistic traits do. So because the word narcissist has been thrown out so regularly, so easily, I want to do this reading so that I can help you all to know if you're really dealing with someone who you should cut all contact with. Okay? Maybe you're dealing with someone who just have the traits. But also that doesn't mean that you need to stay, okay? As long as toxic is not good for you, and you need to do whatever is right for you, okay? So maybe you'll be confused. Some of us during this quarantine, during the lockdowns, we are forced to stay and face these toxic people, these narcissists, okay? People who have narcissistic traits. We are forced to deal with them, okay? People on the cluster B, personality disorders, borderline personalities, narcissism, sociopathy, histrionics, things like that. It's chaotic, and it's very hard for us to do it if, all we need to do, all we can do is just stay at home and, we get more time to face them. And it's a crazy making period, right? And I would like to do this reading so that to clear up some confusion for you, like you're wondering whether this person is really crazy making to you, or is it just in your head? You're crazy making yourself, because these people like to gaslight, and you might be doubting yourself a lot that, maybe it's not them, it's you. Okay, so I will pull out 3 cards to signify their core personality, who they really are. Okay, and then you can choose from these 3 cards. All right, so I call upon the archangel and the angels to give us guidance for those of us who need these readings. Are we dealing with a narcissist? Who are we dealing with? Okay. So here are the 3 cards. This is 1, 2, and 3. Please take a deep breath. Tune into your intuition. Okay, the part of you that you feel safest the most in your body, that you feel anchored and safe and steady. Choose that one as your main focus. Take a deep breath and focus your intention. 1, 2, 3. If you need more time, please pause the video. Let's start with 1. Hello, for those who choose number 1, this is your reading. Let's see what is this person like at the core, okay? Who are they really are? This is a Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. The Knight of Wands in reverse is typically someone who you do not really want to have them in your life, because they are people who are toxic. Okay, this kind of people, straight away I sense that they have narcissistic traits. Okay, they can be very egoistic. They like to think and argue that they are right. They like to raise their voices to make a statement and to let you know that they are right, and also at the same time to make you bow down to them, to intimidate you. So there's no point arguing with them, because they are like, whatever you say, I'm gonna deny it, because I'm right. Even if I'm not right, I'm gonna make it right. Okay, so this person you're dealing with, is a male. Could be your father, or a masculine figure older than you, although it's not depicted that way over here, that the Knight of Wands is supposed to be someone a little bit younger, but I sense that who you're dealing with is older, okay, age-wise, but their level of maturity is very low. Okay, it's very low. They are not, it's like they're very impulsive. Okay, they're very impulsive. They do things out of an impulse, and they don't think or plan much for the future. It's like they do things, like on the go. And so when they want to argue, they do the same. It's like there's a lot of fire in them, but it's like the fire go wrong. So let's see your relationship with them and some backstory. Justice, 5 of Wands and 7 of Wands in reverse. Your mother could be undergoing divorce with this person, or there are some legal procedures going on with this person. It doesn't have to be a father, For a lot of you, it is a father figure, but anyway, it is a male. Okay, there it could be undergoing a divorce, or you could be in a marriage with this person. There is a lot of argument, competition going on over here. It's like this person is trying to gathering allies on their side to fight for this what they think is justified for them. Okay. They want to make sure you lose your battleground, that you lose your steady ground, and they are gathering this flying monkeys. Flying monkeys are the term that they use to for those people who are on the side of the narcissist. Okay. This person is so egoistic. They are not letting you win. They want to win for sure. They're gathering people around them. You see, their energy is very like on your face. You know, I feel like I'm being hit on my face. They're trying to find evidence to knock you down by using these people around them, trying to persuade them, trying to go around using smear campaigns to win this case. Even if it's not a legal case, you know, it's like they think they want this justice for them. Whatever conflict is happening between the two of you or around you that surrounds this person or caused by this person, most definitely caused by this person. They don't think they're wrong. They want justice for themselves, and they are like having this talk shows, this showing their dominance over other people so that, you know, they can gather their army to defeat you. Let's get a few cards. What's their inner dialogue? I want to see what's their inner dialogue. I like you a lot. This is what they use, okay? This is like their strategy they use to gather their allies. Like I said, they're flying monkeys. This person could be a covert, okay? If you ask me if this person is a narcissist, true NPD, I don't know. I'm not a psychiatrist or psychologist, so disclaimer here, I cannot diagnose. But this person certainly has, you know, a lot of strong traits, very strong traits, very strong narcissistic traits. This is what's going on in their mind. I like you a lot. This is their plot. This is their main strategy to gain people's heart. They might be covert, you know, like at home they're a different person, but they go out, they're very nice to other people. So these people are on their sides. So it's very hard to persuade other people to let them know, hey, this is not the real person who they are. This is not they truly are. But people are convinced that there's someone else, that they're so charming, charismatic, that they're so nice to them. And this person can really buy into someone's heart. This is the strategy to make someone like him, okay? He could be very generous to others, but deep down, you know, there's always something to pay back to them. There's always something for their own gain. Let's get more cards from the Angel Answer deck, my favorite deck. This person cares not about anyone else but themselves. If there is, you know, I don't think I'm being exaggerated if I say that this person thinks the world or even the universe revolves around them. They really do think they have that entitlement, that right to take whatever they want, whatever they desire. I cannot diagnose this person because I'm not a psychiatrist, but this person is not good for you nor anyone else. No need to worry. Let's see a little bit more about this person. Tell me more about this person's relationship with Ace of Cups. This person, sometimes they apologize, okay? They apologize to you, like they mess things up, okay? They apologize to you, being all sweet and nice and charming to you. Like I said, this I like you a lot. Where is it? Maybe this works. No need to worry card. It's like it's like they tend to have this cycle, okay? One moment they are like, oh, I'm right. I want to prove myself right. I want to make you bow down to me. But, you know, the next time they know like they're losing your vote. They're losing votes, okay? It doesn't have to be you alone. It's everyone else. It's like they're losing the vote of one person. They realize that, oh my gosh, I need to get their favor back, okay? So I will, you know, do a little bit of charming things for them, like, you know, buy you things, say good things to you, say sorry to you. They could apologize, but the way they apologize is in a non-apology, okay? Try to Google how narcissists apologize. Their apology is not a non-apology. For example, I'm sorry because you feel this way about me. I'm so sorry because you feel hurt about what I did. Guys, that is not an apology, okay? That means the first part, I'm sorry because you feel offended by me, by what I do. It means that I don't feel sorry. It is you who feels this way about what I do, but I'm not in the wrong. This is what they truly mean when they apologize, okay? But they have to do it just to get, you know, your favor back or anyone else's favor back, okay? Like they pretend they're so kind, so nice, and then you go back into the same trap, you know, giving them what they want, feeding their ego, being their supply, and then the entire cycle happens again. This so typical of a narcissist. So I want to know, can angels like tell what is it? I feel like, you know, this energy I'm getting from you who choose pile one. It's like you have a difficulty speaking up for yourself. You know, it's like it's futile to even trying to defend yourself, trying to prove your point to them, trying to make them see their ways. Like you don't even want to talk or argue anymore because they keep taking your power away. They keep shutting you down. Some of you might even stutter because your freedom of speech, of voice is being taken away by this person because this person is so good at arguing or putting someone down. They don't give anyone else a chance to talk. Is this person a narcissist? I would say yes. On the scale, it's a very high scale. Yeah. It is best that you pull yourself away from this person. Let's see the advice from the archangels. Okay, Archangel Michael say, you are safe. I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. Wow. Resonating. Look at all these cards. Overcoming difficulties. Archangel Jeremiah. The worst is now behind you and you are surmounting any previous challenges. And one more, career transition, Archangel Samuel. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So maybe you're still living with this person, or you're still in close contact with this person. I don't sense you're in a distance from this person you're dealing with. And Michael says he's around you. You know, if you ever feel unsafe and feel threatened and find it hard to speak, call upon Michael, Archangel Michael. He is very good at removing negative energy around you. If you feel like you have a hard time talking, hard time seeing the truth of the situation, call upon him. He will unveil a lot of things to you. And also, Jeremiah says the word is behind you. So a lot of you, like I said, you're going through a legal battle. Even if it's not, you're trying to get justice back to you. You're trying to, it's like you're beginning to see who this person really are, and you want to move out from their zone. You want to distance yourself from them. So Jeremiah says that, you know, if you take the courage to remove yourself from the situation, you can soar high, okay? You can soar high. Everyone who has ever dealt with a narcissist, if we are able to work on ourselves and work on our courage to remove ourselves from the grip of a narcissist, okay, we are really becoming very strong, right? You might be, you know, if you are being helped or being urged to look at your career, to switch your focus as a path of healing on your career, right? Focus on your career. Maybe these things is a blessing in disguise, because it will bring you to a new path, open up paths for you in terms of a career change, to understand who you really are, what you really want, or maybe just, you know, some career, some jobs that you really like is opening up to you. Okay, Samuel is also asking you to pay more attention to what you can do in life to make you feel more grounded and focused, instead of, you know, being distracted by this kind of truly negative energy. You don't deserve that. I'm very drawn to this card, Archangel Michael. You have anything else to say? Yeah, he's saying call upon him, ask him to protect you 24/7, your home, your family, your loved ones. Ask his help, okay? He can be anywhere, okay, Michael? So I hear something about properties. If this person is trying to get properties for himself, like you're in a conflict and you're dividing properties or something, some assets or something, pray to Michael, ask his help to bring justice to your favor. Okay? Okay? Don't stop fighting for yourself. You hold a sword in your hands, even though it is invisible. You hold the swords, you hold the power. You hold the power of truth. You know your own truth. You know what's the truth of the situation. Hold on to that power within you. You need absolute mental clarity right now to deal with the situation. Do not get pulled by your emotions, because, you know, people like this, they are very good at sucking out your energy to make you feel confused, gaslight you, demean you, devalue you, projecting on you, things like that. Make sure that you focus on your mental aspect. Take care of your mental health. Okay, there are a lot of resources out there regarding how to deal with narcissists. Okay, how to protect yourself if you're still living with this person. If you're not, use the sword and envision yourself cutting contact with this person, or at least low contact. All right? So this is your reading. For those who choose number 1, please take care of yourself, okay? For those who choose number 2, this is your reading. Page of Cups. Okay, this is the person you're dealing with. This is their core personality. This is who they are like. Page of Cups. Seems like a nice person. What's going on here? Let's get one more card. Page of Cups here is a little bit immature. This could be someone younger than you who doesn't really quite know how to handle their emotions yet. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Or someone who is very emotional. Look at the wave behind this little girl. This little girl is very sincere. This little girl wants to have a genuine connection, wants to have fun with you, wants to be friends with you, but maybe they have some toxic behavior. That look, this is your emotional state, okay? It could be that they do not know how to handle the intense emotions that they have, like as if they're probably their natal chart or their personality. It is that their emotions are very easily disturbed. A little bit like maybe Cancer, you know? Water sign. But they are, let's see, let's get one more card to clarify that one. What's the problem here? The Emperor. This is someone who could be an Aries. This is someone who loves control. They might be a little bit controlling. They might be a little bit too rigid, but nevertheless they're a very good provider. They have good intention. That's I can sense. They have good intention. They have good intention, but they have a little bit hard time to express their emotions because they never learned. This person could be, like in their late 40s, 50s, or even if they are not, they are a very grounded person. They like to provide, they like to take charge and make decisions for you. So they may appear a little bit too controlling at times. Maybe they want to control your appearance, they want to control where you put those things, they want to control your finance, they want to control this and that. They might be very strict and stoic in terms of their emotional expression or even facial expressions. But deep down, they are like a child. They never learned how to properly express their emotions. They do feel a lot, okay? They feel deeply. It's just that it never got the chance. Somewhere in their childhood, probably, their emotional expressions were stunted, okay? They were not allowed to grow. So they have a hard time even managing their own emotions. It's like the moment they sense something, a little bit too strong, too intense for them, they could act out. They could act out and say something not so nice to you, or they could go for silent treatments. Something not really healthy, not the best way to communicate their emotions. They're not good. They're just like stoic. Or, this person is emotionally sensitive because their feelings are easily hurt, right? They're like a child, right? They could, go into like a hermit crab, like when they sense something. It could be just perceived slights, insults, or perceived fear from them. It may not even be true, but they think or feel it is true, so therefore it must be true. So they either act out or they push and pull, something like that, and make you feel confused, like you're like thinking, am I saying the wrong thing again? What have I done this time? And you have to start walking on eggshells. But this person really craves for love. This person craves for true, authentic love. They crave for someone to understand how they feel. Like this person feels a lot, but they don't show it because they don't trust that other people can understand how they feel, if they express that to you, and then you or anyone else, and then you don't understand it, not because you're trying to dismiss them, just because they're not very good at expressing this, and then they're afraid to be vulnerable. They don't want to be judged. Okay, for them, feeling, if I feel this way, then it must be true. That is a cognitive error over there. That's a cognitive error. Feeling doesn't equate fact. Okay, feeling is not logic. They are not the same. You feel someone feel this way doesn't mean that the situation is that way. It just simply means that the situation make them feel that way. And why do they feel that way? That is something very subjective and needs to be communicated together with the other person, the other party, right? So what is going on between the two of you? I want a little bit of backstory here. You have Strength in reverse and also Nine of Pentacles upright. Right now, I feel that this person is feeling very vulnerable, okay? But they want to keep their image up. Their image as, this is how they see themselves, right? This is how they see themselves as the emperor, the masculine, the provider, someone like a father figure, the one that calls the shot. But deep down they're really feeling vulnerable, but they have to keep up this face, this mask, this facade, because this is the only way they know how to keep themselves strong, right? But right now they are like weak because you might be pulling away from them. This could be your romantic partner, okay? For most of you, this is a romantic partner, and this is you. You decide to pull away from them because you yearn for fresh air. Because this person simply doesn't know how to communicate properly. So they just don't know how to make themselves known emotionally. Okay, so they have developed a lot of bad habits, bad patterns to make themselves feel miserable and the people around them miserable. Is this a narcissist? No, this is not a narcissist. But this is a person who is very emotionally sensitive, and there's something they need. This can be unlearned, but hard work has to be put into this, right? This is not a narcissist, right? This is not a narcissist. But they can make you feel really confused, a little bit gaslighted, a little bit gaslit, a little bit. They might also put the, play the blame game, projections, deflections, and stuff like that. But this is not a person with a huge inflated ego or someone who just want to destroy someone, right? This person has a bad habit, okay? And it is toxic. I would say it is toxic, but it is not their intention to be toxic to you. They really do have, I sense codependency here instead, okay? Codependency can manifest in different ways, right? Especially for guys also. This could be a male. So, you're tired of this repeating cycle of push and pull, yes and no, in and out, half in, half out. Do you want to say it or not? And then one moment you're vulnerable, another moment you're like controlling. I don't know what to do. I'm tired. I want to withdraw myself from you. I want to breathe for myself. I want to focus on myself. I want to work on myself. I want my own freedom. So this person feels like because you pull away from them, well, this person yearns for control. It is because their internal locus of control is so loose. So they need an outer control. It could be a person. It could be many other things. You are one of the things that they control. It doesn't mean that they do not love you. It just means that love and control has been lumped together. It's very confusing and it's not healthy. So when you pull away, when you pull away from them, they feel like they have been defeated, right? Their heart sinks, their emotional state gone haywire, and they lose their internal locus, their internal focus and control, because you were the anchor for their emotional state. And now you're separated yourself from them, either physically, most likely physically, or emotionally, or even energetically. They do not have something to hold on to. So their internal state is haywire. Let's get one more card. Okay, let's see their internal dialogue. Oh, I care about you. This person, bless their heart. Despite whatever bad behavior they put out, okay? I wouldn't condone what they do, okay? They need to learn their own lessons without you. You need to pull yourself away from them so that they can learn that you are not them for them to control. This person cares about you. This person loves you, right? But there's codependency here. There's confusion here. The problem with the world, okay, about relationships is that there's so much enmeshment and entanglement that love has become synonymous with pain, with control, with dependency. It's not about freedom. It's not about respect and boundaries anymore. Right now, you need to focus on your own boundary, okay? Focus on yourself. You don't have to pull your love from them, okay? If you still have love for this person, and obviously this person has love for you, you don't have to go back to them and repeating the same cycle. In fact, no. You need to let them know you are not there for them to be abusive or toxic. You are your own person. You need to let them see, I can depend on myself, I can stand on my own, I can do it without you. Unless you work on yourself, unless you learn to grow up emotionally and stop all these negative behaviors and patterns and project all those things on me, I'm not going back to you. This person has to learn. Let's see the message from the archangels. This person is not a narcissist. It can be worked on, but I would suggest you work on this separately. Let them have their own time and space to reflect and understand what they're doing is not good for the relationship. The archangels want you to focus on your money, okay? I don't know what your financial situation is, but they want you to focus on your money. Provide for yourself is what I hear. Oh, Michael is here again. Remember who you are, Archangel Michael. You are a powerful, loving, creative child of God. You are very loved. If you feel so, I feel like this message is for the two of you. This person doesn't feel like they're worthy of love. This person feels like they have to depend on you. Maybe you're a very independent person, and they can't really stand that, you stand on your own without them. Yeah, because they have such need for control. But all of this stems from a need to feel loved, a need to feel like you are your own person. But what I see over here is that you're the one who's winning the battle, okay? It's like this person needs to know who they are, needs to stand in on their own ground. Let's get one more card. All is well, Archangel Jeremiel. Everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. So like I said, this person is not a narcissist, but this person has a lot to learn. Remember, in a relationship, it is always about lessons for two person. I feel like this lesson is for you to be your own person, to understand your own worth. Okay, you will go through an evolution for yourself, a life journey of success if you focus more on yourself and your self-growth. And for this person, the lesson for them is to understand that you cannot treat people the way you treat others, like you keep doing it forever. It is not supposed to be this way. You need to grow up and work on your own emotional well-being. This person was not treated right in their childhood, okay? Someone in their childhood, their emotions were not validated by their parents and their guardians. And this person has always been very sensitive since very young, but they learned to put, to push this little child away who yearns for love, who is actually a very big-hearted person, but they have been forced to become someone else, someone like this emperor, and push their feelings aside to just to get crumbs of love from their parents or whoever they have been raised by. Okay, so this is a lesson for them to return to the most inner self, to feel complete without having to control everything around them. Okay, so this is your message. Okay, is this person narcissist? No, but it will be great if you work separately on your own to make them understand that where their errors are, to help them grow and help yourself grow. So this is your reading. Thank you for watching. Hello, for those who choose number 3, this is your reading. This person has the 9 of Wands. We want to see what this person is really like at the core. 9 of Wands. Let's see. This person is a bit defensive. Not a bit. This person is very defensive. They always have to defend about their own position. I feel a lot of insecurity from this person. Like they have very deep fear of being wronged or being, just being called out. They have a very deep fear of feeling inadequate. So a lot of the times they say things or do things, like they act out a lot, say things out in a way that is not pleasant or attacking others. This is not all these things because they have this very deep insecurities about themselves. They don't feel like they are right, so they have to defend their own rights. Let's get one card for clarification. This person. It's a lot. Let's just get one. Okay, this one calls out to me. Oh, 9 of Wands. This could be a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This is an impulsive person. I feel a young energy here, okay? Probably someone in the 20s or 30s. This person is very eager to explain themselves, but whenever they explain themselves, it is in a way that offends other people. And they don't really know how to put words in the right way. Sometimes like somebody says something about us, they wronged us, they criticize us, and this person's reaction is immediate. Like I have to immediately defend myself and point fingers to the other person who criticized me, like, no, you're wrong, you're this and that, I'm this and that. Okay, they are very direct and straight to the point and very fiery and fierce. So this is their need, okay, a deep need to defend their ground where they stand. Let's see a little bit more about what's the connection with this person. A little bit backstory. This could be a colleague, someone you work with. Right. Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and the Tower in reverse. Let me get one of this, their inner dialogue. Something very bad is happening in this person's household. They are going through a major mishaps in their household. Something is not going right. I don't know how to let this go. I'm actually broke. What did I say? Something really bad is happening in their household. This person feels the need. I feel a lot of stress from this person, guy. My entire energy has changed. This is a very stressed out person who has a lot of mental stress going on, okay? They don't know how to deal with whatever is happening in their house. It seems like something... I'm actually broke, so it makes sense that there's a split going on in their house and they don't have enough to support their family or enough to bring home. They're broke, they're having financial crisis. Okay, they are very stressed and they do not know how to handle this crisis. They're having a crisis. This is someone who cannot sleep at night. Someone who is... they might be using a lot of caffeine, coffee, okay, to cope with the current situations. Like they have to stay up, they have to get the energy up to deal with the current situation. But they're not letting this whatever is happening towards them in their life, the crisis, they're not letting it to happen naturally, you know, like they don't let the universe or the process of life, the way they do it is very controlling. Like, I need to stop this, I need to do that, I must control every single detail, otherwise I'll go crazy. I don't know how to let this go. It's like, I don't know, it's like it's very hard for them to, you know, just allow whatever needs to crumble, just crumble. They have the deep need to control every single detail because they have a security problem, inner security problem. I feel like this person could go into a mental breakdown, a massive one, anytime, okay? Is this person a narcissist? I cannot tell. Let's get more information. Oh, look. This person is carrying too much load right now. They are not doing well, whatever their family situation is. They could be the main provider, but they could be losing their job also, right? They could be losing their job, or they could be losing money in their business big time. And they cannot go on like this anymore. It's really taking a toll on their mental health and emotional health. Let's get a little bit more information. What's the connection with them? This person's, the energy they're emitting out right now, their vibe right now is very toxic. Okay, so that's why you might be questioning is this a narcissist? Should I, you know, just completely block them out of my life? I don't sense that this is a narcissist, but they might have a lot of coping mechanism that seems to be like one. And especially right now, the crisis they're undergoing is like the vibe they put out is very toxic and negative, because they don't know how to be positive about their situation. They don't know how to handle their situation. They don't know how to let down this burden and allow help even from other people to come in, you know? This person's entire world is collapsing. I don't sense that you're close with this person. It's more like you have a cordial relationship with this person. But it's so hard to be around them because, they act out so impulsively. They point fingers, blaming and such. It's like very hard to be with this person. It's very fiery, very strong kind of, fire that scorch other people. Intentionally, actually, it's like a way for them to release their stress. Okay, it's very. This is not a nice energy from them. But is this a narcissist? No, but pretty egoistic if you ask me. Okay, the world and Seven of Pentacles. This is the messages from the divine telling you that this person is undergoing a cycle of life, a cycle of change, okay? That they are going through this massive tower moment that they don't know how to deal with, okay? They want to come out of it. They're so controlling and they want to come out of it. So impatient, okay? But, it's actually being shown to them. You need to work on your own inner state, on your own patience, and the way you handle the entire situation. This is a lesson for this person, okay? It is meant to happen in their life so that they can work on how to treat other people, to work on their patience. This person could have been treating people not so kindly, like a little bit very egoistic, a little bit narcissistic traits, okay, a little bit, but more like an egoistic person. I don't sense like this is a bad person, but he or she can be pretty selfish from time to time, okay? And it is because of their lack of patience, their deep insecurity about themselves. They have this lack mentality that I don't have enough, so I must take as much as possible, as fast as possible, so that I can feel like, okay, I'm safe, But the universe is trying to show them, no, this is not the way to go about it. Their carpet is being pulled, the rug is being pulled from them, so that they can see your method of living, of dealing with things, dealing with people needs to change. You need to be more patient. You need to wait for things to happen, okay? This person is seriously being tested right now, and oh gosh. Let's see, what are the angels' messages for you? Jeremiah says, all is well. Everything is happening exactly as supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. So yeah, this is what's happening in their life. It is their life lesson they need to go through. So you don't have to go in, absorb their energy. Send a phone over here, say, be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. I get that for some of you, you're asking for yourself. Okay, for some of you, you're asking for yourself. Am I a narcissist? So this is confirmation for you. If you're asking yourself that, you are not a true narcissist, okay? But you can have some narcissistic traits that you need to work on. Okay, some people who are raised by borderlines or narcissistic personality disordered people, they can catch what they call fleas. They can catch the symptoms because you're raised that way. You have develop some mechanism, okay, some coping methods from your parents or people around you, and you become something like a narcissist yourself. But if you're asking yourself this question, then no, you're not a true narcissist, but you probably have some traits, okay, like it's being shown over here. So the angels want you to know that be gentle with yourself, learn to say nice things to yourself, even if you're not asking for yourself, you're asking for someone else. You know, this person's energy is very intense and very toxic, it's not nice. Distance yourself from this person, okay? You don't have to catch these diseases from them, okay? This negative disease from them. Distance yourself, be nice to yourself, talk nicely to yourself, be kind to yourself. This person hasn't been kind to anyone around them because whatever they're going through, right, is not an excuse for them to treat other people badly. Okay, they need to learn some lessons for themselves, right? And you, on the other hand, learn to surround yourself in a bubble, in a fortress of, very safe space. You can use music to do that. You can, counter that by immersing yourself in healing lies, healing words and affirmations, things like that. So this person narcissist, I wouldn't say completely, but maybe they do have some really bad traits, egoistic narcissist traits. So regardless whether that's the case, it's best for you to take care of yourself at the moment. Okay, so this is your reading for pile number 3. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.